You ever wonder why every New Year, every birthday, or every Sunday night, you swear you're going to change? You write down goals like wake up early, hit the gym, be more focused. But 3 days later, you're back to doom scrolling in bed, eating chips, and avoiding eye contact with your to-do list. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You just don't have a system that actually works when motivation dies. Here's the truth. Motivation is a liar. It hypes you up just enough to imagine the new you, then disappears the moment things get boring, hard, or inconvenient. That's why you feel stuck. You're relying on willpower in a world designed to distract you. Even high performers feel it. Look at Mr. Beast. He didn't build a billion-view empire by getting motivated every day. He built systems, obsessions, discipline. He once said he watched thousands of hours of YouTube just to study thumbnails and hooks. That's not hype. That's mental reps. And that's the first lesson of the Summer Arc Challenge. You can't feel your way into discipline. You build your way there. This isn't another hype phase. This is your main character arc. And that starts with one choice. Either stay comfortabler, level up, and disappear into progress for 90 days. Part 2. What is the Summer Arc Challenge? And why now? Think of your life like a movie. Every great character has a moment when they hit pause. They go off the radar, fix their flaws, train in silence, and re-emerge as something different. Stronger, sharper, hungrier. That's what the Summer Arc Challenge is. Your personal transformation arc. 90 days of extreme clarity, habit tracking, and non-negotiables that push you out of your comfort zone. Not just be more productive, but wake up at 6 a.m. without hitting snooze. Go full monk mode with social media. Create something every single day. Read instead of scroll. Build a mind that doesn't break when things get hard. Real life example? David Goggins. He went from 300 pounds to a Navy SEAL not because he was born different, but because he built discipline like a muscle. He locked in. And for 90 days, you're going to do the same. It doesn't matter if you're in school, working 9 to 5, or figuring life out. Your arc is your responsibility. Your results equals your rituals. Part 3. Step 1. Cut the noise or drown in it. Let's get real. You can't expect focus if your brain is being hijacked every 10 seconds by dopamine hits, and you already know what's doing it. The endless scrolling, the just one more episode, the 37 tabs open while you're working, the constant need to check TikTok, check IG, check who liked your story. Your first move in this arc isn't to add more goals. It's to cut the noise. Take Kendall Jenner, for example. She once went on a full social media detox just to protect her mental clarity. No IG, no tweets, no distractions. And she came back more focused, more centered, more intentional. If someone whose job literally involves being online can take that step, you can too. Here's how to start. Set screen time limits and actually honor them. Turn off notifications. Leave your phone in another room while you work. Start your day without touching your phone for the first 30 minutes. And every time you feel that itch to scroll, stand up, drink water, and do 10 push-ups instead. Your summer arc won't begin with a perfect plan. It'll begin the moment you decide your peace is more important than distractions. And every time you choose discipline over dopamine, you're building a mind that can't be broken. Part 4. Stack habits like a genius, not like a perfectionist. Here's the trap most people fall into. They try to change everything at once. I'll wake up early, work out, meditate, journal, eat clean, study, and build a business all starting Monday. Sounds powerful, right? But by day 3, you're overwhelmed, behind on everything, and binge watching Netflix to cope. The truth? Change happens by stacking wins, not chasing perfection. Let's take James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. He popularized the concept of habit stacking, meaning you don't need massive effort, just smart pairing. Example, after brushing your teeth, read one page of a book. After making your bed, write one line in your journal. After breakfast, 10-minute silent walk, no phone. Small wins, mental momentum, massive transformation. It's how Emma Chamberlain rebuilt her lifestyle. She went from chaos and burnout to clean routines, therapy, walking, journaling, and tea instead of coffee. Not because she flipped a switch overnight, but because she stacked tiny decisions that aligned with her peace. In this summer arc, you're not chasing hustle. You're building systems. Every small win adds a brick. Stack enough? You've built your new identity. Part 5. Protect your energy like it's currency. Let me ask you this. What drains your energy the most right now? Is it people who talk too much but say nothing? Fake friends who low-key don't want you to grow? That one situationship that's going nowhere but still takes your peace? Yeah, thought so. One of the biggest upgrades in your summer arc will be this. Energy is expensive. Access is earned. You're not obligated to explain yourself to people who drain you. You don't need to reply to every text, answer every call, or entertain every opinion. Even someone like Zendaya, who's one of the most grounded celebs despite massive fame, has talked about how she protects her peace. She keeps a small circle. She chooses silence. Because she knows too many voices equals mental clutter. This arc isn't just about grinding. It's about removing the mental weight that makes discipline harder than it has to be. So ask yourself, who or what is stealing your clarity? What conversations leave you empty? What habits are slowly leaking your focus? Then do the scariest, most powerful thing. Detach. Because you can't grow in the same environment that's been draining you. Part 6. The rule of one thing. Let's simplify it all. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Every day, do one thing that moves the needle. Just one. Why? Because when life gets messy, and it will, you'll still have that anchor. Take Ryan Holiday, author of The Daily Stoic. He writes one page every single day. No matter what. Sick, busy, tired, doesn't matter. That one non-negotiable kept him consistent for over a decade. And now? He's sold millions of books. So what's your one thing? 1 hour of deep work. 1 cold shower. 1 chapter read. 1 healthy meal. 1 reel filmed. 1 no-scroll morning. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. The Summer Arc Challenge isn't about 100 things. It's about choosing one thing daily and doing it with focus, even when no one's watching. Part 7. Rebuild your ID from the inside out. Here's a hard truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system sand, your identity. If you still see yourself as the lazy one, the inconsistent one, or the one who always quits, it won't matter how many vision boards you make. Your brain will default to old patterns. But you can rewire that. Start by telling yourself, I am someone who shows up heaven when it's hard. I protect my peace. I don't negotiate with laziness. Michael B. Jordan didn't build that physique by accident. He became Creed by thinking like a fighter before he looked like one. He showed up to the gym when no one was watching. His body followed his identity. And you? You're not just in your summer arc. You are the kind of person who finishes it. Part 8. Disappear to reappear. Here's a concept. Sometimes you need to disappear not to escape, but to rebuild. The best glow-ups happen in silence. While your friends are chasing dopamine through parties, hookups, and mindless scrolling, you're over here chasing discipline, silence, and strategy. Even Kendrick Lamar disappears from social media for months, even years. People think he's done. Then he reemerges with a masterpiece, because he wasn't scrolling, he was building. This is your reminder. You don't have to explain your silence. Let people wonder what you're up to. Because when you return with discipline in your eyes and purpose in your voice, they'll feel it. Part 9. Proof over hype. Forget motivation quotes. Forget trying to prove you're grinding. Your results will speak louder than your reels ever could. That new body? That's proof. That business you finally launched? That's proof. That energy in your voice after 60+ days of focus? That's proof. You don't need to announce your arc. Just live it so loud that people start asking, Bro, what are you doing differently? Let them think it's magic. You'll know it was consistency. Part 10. The summer arc is about you versus you. Let's stop pretending it's about anyone else. This isn't about impressing your ex, outworking your cousin, or posting your routines online. This is about one thing. Can you become the version of yourself you always wanted to be when no one's clapping for you yet? That's the challenge. Because if you can build it in silence, you'll never need validation again. If you've made it this far, I've got one question. Are you ready to commit to your summer arc? Drop a heart in the comments if you're in. And tell me, 2. What's the one habit you're committing to for the next 90 days? Also, like this video if you're done being stuck. 0D. Subscribe if you're ready for more no-fluff strategies on discipline, mindset, and focus. Because this channel isn't here to hype you up for one night. We're here to rebuild your life, one focused day at a time. Let's get to work. Your arc starts now.